Well, friends, let me explain to you what's going on today, besides getting bit by a mosquito. Original plan was to head down to where I built the lean-to shelter. A friend of mine, whose name we shall not mention at this time, has been telling me about this location he's been searching. And he said, Bob, you should really check that out. So this morning I was telling him where I was going, and he's like, you know what, you should really go down there and check that location out. It's got a lot of great resources. I think you'll like it. Plus, nobody comes out here. So, and after a little bit of convincing this morning, which trust me did not take a lot, I am here. Never been here before. No clue where I'm going. Not even sure what I'm going to do. And Michelle doesn't even know where we're at, so we're in trouble. No, I'm just kidding. Pretty hard to get lost when you're by a river. So the plan is to hike down here a couple miles, find a spot, set up a day camp, and go from there. So I don't know if there's going to be a video for YouTube or not. Mainly, I'm just going to be exploring today. Yeah, I don't like walking anywhere you cannot see your feet. Especially here by the river, because there's so many damn snakes. Oh, we should be out of it here in a minute. So, a search for a new location is on. Now I am on a game trail, and look what we found. Thicker river cane. Trying to decide. Looks like the trail goes down. Let's go down that way and see what we come up with. Man, we have come a long way, and I didn't even realize it. We came in down there. Oh, I kind of see where that curve is. Right there. Right in that area, and we've hiked all the way down here. That's a little unusual, cross in the middle of nowhere. So I think I'm just going to go on down that way a little further and see if we can't find a spot to set up a day camp. You can tell how far the water is let down, or came down. Right there's the dry line. So it looks like 3 foot. The river's coming down, and it's starting to expose one of these wing dams right here. And the purpose of that is to channel all the water from the river out into the center, where they dredged a channel for the river boats to go down. This, my friends, is really odd. Cross in the middle of nowhere. The only way I could think they got here is by boat. I can't see somebody carrying a cross all the way down here, especially the way I came. Weird. Whoop. Frog just slammed himself into the tree. I like this area though. Let's go down a little bit further and see what we find. So I was hiking along, and at first I thought that was a house of some kind. That doesn't look like a house. If it is, it's one hell of a house. Looks like a pump station. And that area right over in there looks really familiar to me for some reason. I think I've been over there. I'm not sure. I'll have to check my markings on my GPS. And I found evidence of a campfire. So somebody's been here before. But friends, we must push on. I need to tell myself to stop pretty soon. We're really getting down here. Whew. Things just got interesting. Those are fresh Pepsi cans. Can't be more than a week old. Look up there. Something hanging on the tree. Let's go up and take a look, shall we? It would appear we found somebody's camp. Got a windbreak. Nice collection of beer cans. Trash can on a tree. Firewood. Very nice fire pit. What do we have here? carpet on the ground. Old barbecue grill. Complete with a cup. Street sign. I'm not sure what the hell this is. If it's a dead body, I'm the freak. No, it's just a storage container. What do we got here? Looks like the remnants of somebody's shack. Alright, I am going to head the other direction now since I know people have been here recently. Yeah, that must have been, that looks like an old camper of some kind. And we found a farmer's field. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to head the other direction and get past. Man, it's beautiful out here. We're going to get, beans, cool. All right, we're going to get past that right there, and we're going to cut back in and then find a spot to set up because I'm starting to get hungry. Nice little. I'm not sure, but I think it's going to rain soon. Temperature's dropping, and it's getting a little more cloudier, so I decided to go ahead and go with the spot right here. We got that tree to work with. Great view of the river. I'll put the back of the shelter that way because that's where the wind's coming in. Got a bunch of deadfall to work with right there. So I'm going to get that shelter put up to clear out some of this area here. Get a fire pit right there and get a fire started to keep the damn mosquitoes off me. Camp is officially set up. I'm using the 8x10 tarp. Got it in a pretty decent configuration. Rain come down, boom, boom, boom. Then it flows right down this way. Then that way into the river. Got the 5x7 blue tarp spread out so I can sleep on. Thermal rest. Got a couple meals here. I'm not sure what I'm going to have for lunch yet. We'll see. Got one of my dry shirts for tonight. Got a nice fire going here. Pack's hung up. This one's for Darby. He'll understand if he watches. I got my tactical purple hand sanitizer dispensing unit. No, containment system on my pack. Could not find a pink one, go figure. Still a little cloudy, but not bad. So I'm gonna get some coals going. We're gonna get some food on because I am hungry. So I accidentally fell asleep for a little bit. Not a big deal, maybe an hour or so. I'm not sure. Had to restoke the fire. But I got some big logs on her. Well, I guess you wouldn't call them logs, but some bigger wood, so that should last for a while. I decided for, I guess it's lunchtime, not really sure. We're gonna go with the Italian style pepper steak. Have not had it in a while, and it's almost ready. So that means I've got beef stew and ramen noodles, mashed potatoes for dinner, and for lunch, or not lunch, breakfast, I still have, I think I have some oatmeal in there, so I'm good on that department. And wasn't paying attention, put the cup down, had an ember on it, burnt a freaking hole in my good towel. Can you believe that? Oh well, it happens. So I'm not sure what's going on since I can't get internet and get the weather, but the wind has really picked up and the temperature has dropped 6 freaking degrees. I think it might be a good idea for me to, I was taking a siesta. Start stowing my gear away just in case. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do is I might put this thing in tent mode, drop this side down, and then clear that area out there and move everything under there and use it in tent mode, because if I don't build a reflector for the fire, it might be a little dangerous with the wind coming up like it is. So I got some thinking to do here. Starting to get dark on me. The wind is still picking up. Temperature's holding steady right now, so I'm not worried about it anymore. Still can't decide if I want to reconfigure the tarp into a tent formation. I might do that. We'll see. It wouldn't be that hard to do. Just drop that side down. Of course, I wouldn't get the heat from the fire, but with it being this windy, probably not a good idea to have the fire going. So before I decide anything, it's start time. Dun, dun, dun. I'm going to cut the stick, drying the sap off of it. I do not like sticky snack. That sounded bad now, didn't it? I'm just going to have one of these little French toast buggers. These are so good. Little Benfords. It is recommend you heat them up though. So as soon as that guy is done, I'm going to cook him and then try to figure out what I'm going to do next. It would appear I'm going to have to wrap this video up. Trust me, not by choice. I looked at the phone and I'm at 36% battery life. Not good, because I want to keep it for an emergency. So I'm going to have to shut the phone off. Well, I'd like to thank you for coming along on my journey. I found some interesting spots to check out. Next time I come down here, I'm going to be headed that way down the river from where I parked at. And where I parked at's maybe a mile around that bend. Then I'll head over that way and see if we can't make it down right there where that riverboat mark is. Let's zoom in so you can see that, shall we? You're going to notice a red thing on the riverbank, which we cannot see very well, but right down there. So that's going to be my next journey. And I think I'm going to be taking Nick along with me on that one. Whew. I don't know what's going to happen. If it's going to snow or it's going to rain, whatever it is, it's going to be interesting. Well, friends, unfortunately, there will be no video on YouTube this week. No big deal. I'll throw one up next week. Sometimes it's more about getting out and enjoying yourself. Like always, thanks for watching.